by my side, literally, for the last 6 months. Anything I ask him to do, any time of day or night, he's there for me. And that's truly been a blessing. This guy, I call him the brains behind the operation. Because he truly is. He says, all right, Nathan, what do you think about going here and going there? And I say, all right, I'll be there. And it turned out well for us. I relied on him heavily throughout this whole process. This has been my backbone here. And I truly, truly, truly appreciate that. I even got him a Father's Day card. Pretend like you didn't hear that. I got your brother Father's Day card. I mean, everywhere we went, they look at him and look at me, and they think that he was my daddy. He's so skinny, I'm ready to ball. But you're my guy. You're my guy. I couldn't have done this without you. When we started this thing 6, 7 months ago, we jumped out there on a limb. Jumped out there in faith. That if we worked hard every day, tried to know the issues, and try to be nice and personable to folks, that things would turn out well for us. And they have. I remember the first day that we went canvassing. I rode up and down this street about 3 times trying to find the first house I was going to stop at. And I finally settled on one. I pulled up right on the side of the yard, and I went up to the door, and my heart was racing. Now, I had done this on Obama's campaign, but it's a different thing when you're going and asking people to vote for you, and my heart was racing. And so I went up to this door, and I knocked on the door. I had my materials in my hand, had my little flyers. I was ready to roll. I had my economy, my jobs, my education. I had my spiel ready to go. And this elderly African-American woman opened up the door. She didn't open up the screen door. She just opened up the door. And she looked me up and down, looked me up and down. And I said, hey, nice to meet you. I'm Nathan Baskerville, and I want to be your next representative in the North Carolina House. And she stepped back. She looked at me. She looked me up and down, and then she opened up the screen door and said, come on in. Come on in. And my heart, I skipped a beat. Okay? My heart skipped a beat. And I remember thinking to myself, hey, I can do this. You know, I can do this. And she didn't want to know what I wanted to do about the economy. She didn't want to know what I wanted to do about education. You know what she wanted to know? Well, you look so young. How old are you? Which church do you go to? Who is your family? Who's your mom and dad? Who your people see? So that let me know right then that the campaign was about much more than me. It's about more than me as a candidate. It's about my mom and my dad, my grandma, my granddad, who worked hard to build up a good reputation. It's about the folks in my community that can speak highly of me. It's about everyone. It's not just about me. I'm just a candidate. Okay, this is about each and every one of you. Of course, this is a Baskerville victory party, but this is a victory for Vance County. This is a victory for Warren County. This is a victory for Graham County. It's a victory for all of us. And so I know a lot of you want me to be so rah-rah and so excited and jumping up and down. And I'm looking cool right now, but my heart is skipping beats. My heart's about to jump out of my chest because I'm so excited right now about the opportunity that I have. But this is just halftime. This is halftime. Okay? We got to do this thing again in November. So I want y'all to, drink up your Gatorade. All right? Lace up your cleats a little bit tight. Or your water. Okay? And get your uniform back home and get ready to do this thing in November. Because we're very close, but we're not quite there yet. I just want to thank all of you for coming. It's been so hot. It's been a long process. Each and every one of you had worked so hard for me. Folks that have believed in me from the beginning, like Miss Cobb here, who just came in. Miss Cobb, I didn't have to ask her twice to do anything. Miss Cobb was already on it. Miss Cobb, why don't you take some of these flyers down and hand out to some of your friends? I already done it, Baskerville. I already done it. And that made me feel good too. That let me know that, hey, I can do this because I had good people working with me. Good people supporting me. Okay? Like Mr. and Miss Henderson here, who had my back from day one, put their money where their mouth is, and came up here and made some phone calls for me. See, those type of things I'll never forget. You know, and even on election night, back in May, after the first primary, first call I got was from this girl. Did not hesitate, did not have to ask her twice. She said, I got your back. I'm there for you. And I knew from that point on that this was going to turn out well. So I'm going to shut up now because I'll keep on talking. But I just appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate you. There would be no me if it was not for each and every one of y'all. So thank you. I look forward to working hard for you. I'm going to work hard for you. And I hope that I can rely on y'all for some support in November as well. Thank y'all very much.